Okay, here's my reason why it's a good thing Doom versus Gilgamesh didn't happen. It's gonna be a short video, but I think that it's best for a series like Fate not to fight Marvel or DC. I think they should be given something that doesn't. Like, the thing is that most people, like, I'm okay with Marvel and DC. I'm new to the community, but most people, from what I understand, aren't into that much Marvel and DC. And I think it'd be better not to have Gilgamesh Silent Night with a Marvel or DC matchup and have him fight someone different, maybe from another anime series, or maybe from just anything but Marvel DC. And I think that would be a better way to have him represented without him being in the shadow of like a Doom. Like, if that would actually happen in like an actual death battle, Gilgamesh would be the afterthought, Doom would be the big boy for the casuals. And I think that's a lot of problem. Many people within the just community themselves, he seems to always forget about the casuals, because they're gonna go with who they know most, and I think that it's a big problem. I'm just gonna go at you. I'm done. I think I already did good enough to show my point, but I think Gilgamesh should not be the afterthought in a death battle. I think he deserves more respect. I don't watch the Fate series, but I think a lot of people like it, and I think it's better for them not for the Fate to be an afterthought. I know that may sound wrong, and I know Death Battle won't intentionally do it, but the issue is the casual will not care as much for Gilgamesh as they would care about Doom or any of them DC. I think they should be given another series, which to show that they're not not to be silent. And also, I think many people don't want Marvel and DC as much, so it's better to put another series against Gilgamesh. I don't know who's better for him, but if there is, I think we should choose that one. Like, I like Hades versus Superboy Prime, despite the connection. I actually don't know what the connections are. I can probably look into that. But I wouldn't actually want it to be a legit death battle. Actually, that one I don't know if that would do good in views. Superboy Prime is not as well known as other DC characters, and Hades from Saint Seiya is not as commonly known as other series. I think it's better to just, I don't know, do it when Seiya series is done, rise up from the grave, kind of like I can remember how everyone was all talking about like Xavier the Renegade Angel for a time being. That would be a good time to do that. The thing is, I think it's just better to have Gilgamesh fight someone else. Honestly, like, from what I understand, the character seems to be very interesting, and the thing that DC is that the fights themselves are kind of predictable most of the time. Like, I love them, but I will admit they're pretty predictable. Like, in who would win or how usually the fight goes. There are notable exceptions, and I am the firm believer that there's no such thing as an absolute. There's always an exception, and I think Doom versus Gilgamesh was never going to be the exception. And I think Gilgamesh has better matchups. I don't know which they are, but I think that has to be better than Doom. I think Gilgamesh has better stuff.